Hello, everyone. This is Kaizen Base. Today we will learn about the difference between manpower saving and labor linearity.
Manpower saving and labor linearity have different meanings. This time, we will learn about the difference between these two terms and what is necessary to build a flexible manpower line that can follow the changes in the demand environment.
So, let's get started with the lecture.
Meal, we have talked about apparent efficiency improvement and true efficiency improvement the other day. There are three related expressions. Can you explain the meaning of each one of them?
Yes, I think I can. First of all, I think labor saving means to make improvements so that work can be done with less labor. Manpower saving means to save the manpower, so I think it is an improvement to work with a small number of people. Since labor linearity means a small number of people, I suppose it means that work to be done with a small number of people. Wait, this manpower saving and labor linearity, pronounced the same and have same meanings.
Oh, you don't understand the meaning of labor linearity as I thought.
Yes, I guess so. Mr. Kai, please tell me what that means.
I see. In Toyota production system, there are terms as labor saving, Shijinka that is composed of the kanji meaning few and radio meaning I, and shininka without radio meaning I, which is read as shininka, or shijinka without radio meaning I, instead of shijinka. These three terms are used with a clear distinction. Let's remember the difference between them today. First of all, let's have a clear point of what labor saving means. For example, it is assumed that there is a line working with 10 people. Let's say improvement has been made to raise the efficiency of this line and the work is reduced for 0.9 people. At this time, the efficiency increased is calculated as 10 people divided by 9.1 people, which will be a 9.9% increase. But don't be content with this result. Even only work for 0.1 people has been left, that people cannot be reduced. This is so-called labor saving. It is essential to recognize that labor saving alone may not lead to profits.
I see. I have never thought about it until you said in this way.
In order to make a solid profit for the company, improvement must be made until the work for one person can be reduced definitely, and this is what manpower saving means. If manpower saving can be achieved, in this case it will be possible to remove one person from the line and have him do other work. In actual Kaizen activities, although labor saving has been performed, there are many cases in which manpower saving has not been realized and the actual results, that is, the profits cannot be achieved. In Kaizen activities, if there is no results, it will be the same as self-satisfaction. Repeated self-satisfaction with no results will not increase profits, so the employees can't get what they deserve and the motivation will decline. In order to avoid such a situation, it is important not to be content with labor saving and strive to make improvements with an awareness of achieving manpower saving.
I see. So labor saving is meaningless because it is essential for Kaizen activities to produce results to the last.
Oh, but don't get me wrong. Don't think in the way that the improvement need not be done because it will not lead to manpower saving, but only save the labor. It is very important to take achieving the manpower saving finally as a premise to accumulate improvements in labor saving that can be done at present.
Oh, yes. I fully understand that now.
By the way, meal, just in time is one of the pillars of the Toyota production system, isn't it? What is the ultimate aim of just in time?
Yes, it is producing things at speed to be sold.
That's right. So what should be done to achieve the aim?
Yes, we have to try with all our might.
It's a good way to try the best, but we have to do it a correct way. One of the answers to what is necessary to produce things at speed to be sold is shininka, the shijinka without radio meaning I.
Oh, so this is where shininka appears.
Yes. Now let's see the details of shininka. First of all, as a major premise, the amount of orders received from customers fluctuates every month, every week and every day. Therefore, the required production number usually changes accordingly. For example, it is common to change like there is work for 10 people in the first week, for 7 people in the second week, and for 9 people in the third week. Under these circumstances, for example, in a line of up to 10 people, what do you think will happen if there are always 10 people engaging in the production?
There will be an overproduction of the products, which leads to the occurrence of the waste of overproduction, and there will be waste of waiting as well.
That's right. The concept needed here is labor linearity. Labor linearity refers to responding with the smallest number of people according to the increase or decrease of the production number. The important thing is that when there is only 70% of the work, a line that can work with 70% of the operators must be built. A line of 10 people is adopted when there is work for 10 people. A line of 7 people is adopted when there is work for 7 people. A line of 9 people is adopted when there is work for 9 people. In this way, it is most ideal that the number of personnel can be changed freely.
I see. That is to say, labor linearity means to carry out the production beyond fixed manpower. If a system with labor linearity can be built, it will directly lead to reduction of waste and the improvement of profitability.
Yes. In a line where multiple people work, it is important to strive to achieve flexible manpower line. So what do you think is necessary to create a flexible manpower line allowing to change the number of staff freely according to the increase or decrease in production instead of the fixed manpower?
Well, I think it is necessary to increase the number of multi-skilled human resources.
That's right. It is essential to increase the number of multi-skilled human resources who are capable to handle multiple different machines, rather than being able to do only one kind of operation. It is ideal that more people will be able to work not only in their own workplace but also in other workplaces. In addition, it is also essential to make sure to build standard operation. This is because if the standard operation is not well established, the mistakes such as work is overlooked will happen when sometimes the work is done by 7 people and sometimes by 10 people. First of all, it is important to make sure to build standard operation and then develop human resources who can be arranged to work anywhere. Furthermore, it is necessary to make the layout flexible so that the machine can be moved at any time. And continuing to narrow down wisdom to build a flexible production line is of utmost importance.
Yes. Wisdom, originality and ingenuity are the most important.
In modern times, the speed of sales is fluctuating drastically. When you thought that you could sell a lot, but it turned out that the products cannot be sold all at once, and such changes are commonplace in our daily life. In such case, there is a great possibility that waste is occurring due to the fixed number of personnel on the production line. We should realize the situation and continue to narrow down the wisdom without giving up to build a protein flexible manpower line.
I see. Since you have emphasized this point so much, labor linearity must be an important concept. It is great to be able to clearly understand the difference between manpower saving, labor saving and labor linearity. Now, we make a summary of today's lecture. The reason why we shouldn't be content with labor saving is that even if there is 0.1 people left, profits cannot be created unless the extra people is removed from the line. It is important not to be content with labor saving and efforts should be made until the people can be removed from the line and manpower saving can be achieved. And flexible manpower line refers to the protein line that the number of personnel can be changed according to the increase or decrease in production. In order to create a flexible manpower line, it is important to build standard work, develop multi-skilled human resources, create flexible layout and narrow down wisdom without giving up. A production system that is capable to follow the fluctuations in orders from customers is the ideal state of just-in-time. Let's abandon the fixed idea, bring out wisdom and ingenuity, and strive to build a flexible manpower line without giving up. That's all about today's lecture, so see you at the next theme.